this is going to be how to assess, set up, and score for the driving dispersion challenge for our competitive kids. This is going to be very similar to what the iron dispersion challenge is. There's going to be an aiming point decided, there's going to be a fairway, and then there's going to be a overall dispersion that they're hitting it into. And based on where their golf ball ends up, they're going to be assigned a certain amount of points. Based on how many points they get after 10 golf balls, that will determine where they sit in their competition. So this is going to be much easier to set up. It's just like the iron one. You're going to determine a target to start the golf ball at. So again, I would probably start it at the blue. I would say the blue would be the middle of my fairway. And then from there, you want to give them about a 30-yard wide fairway, so 15 yards on each side of your target. So then I would determine that based on maybe alignment sticks, or you can eyeball it with things in the area. So I'm going to choose the trees out on the right-hand side, the greenish-yellow trees, and then I'm going to determine it's the small tree next to that building over there. So that would be my fairway dispersion. And then from there, I want to go 15 yards on each side again to give them about a 60-yard wide dispersion overall. Then you'd go 15 yards more. I would say the red flag, or I would say the out of bounds stake. So to score, your golfer is going to hit 10 golf balls, and based on where that golf ball ends up, they're going to earn a certain amount of points. So again, just like the iron one, if the golf ball starts and stays dead on the target within 1 or 2 yards of the aiming point, that's going to be 5 points. If the golf ball ends up within the fairway dispersion, it's going to be 3 points. If the golf ball ends up in the entire dispersion that you've established, it's going to be 1 point. And if they miss the dispersion entirely, so all 60 yards of that dispersion, it's going to be minus 3 points. So based after 10 golf balls, there's going to be a certain score that they've accumulated. The coach is going to write their scores down on their scorecard, sign it, move on to the next challenge.